A government watchdog group says the VA needs an overhaul. The Government Accountability Office has once again placed the VA on their high-risk list. Channel 5 Steve Solis joins us in our studio to explain what that means for the VA as well as the veterans who depend on their care. Steve?
Oscar, every 2 years, the GAO takes a close look at federal programs and operations that are vulnerable to waste, fraud, abuse, and mismanagement. They also identify agencies that need to be overhauled. Well, the GAO placed the VA on their high-risk list in 2015 and again this year. The biggest concern the GAO has is about the VA and their timeliness, quality, and safety of veterans' health care. After the VA was placed on the high-risk list in 2015, the GAO gave the VA 5 goals they had to meet to be taken off of the list. But the GAO says the VA only partially met 2 of those 5 goals, developing leadership commitment and an action plan. Now, locally, the VA Texas Valley Coastal Bend says they've been working to improve care for Valley veterans. Acting Associate Director Homero Martinez says the agency sometimes gets a bad rap.
As with any organization, you're always going to have the good and the bad, correct? The key for us is to continuously to improve on those good things and to listen to our veterans, their voice and their opinions, and to deliver on those promises that we've made to our veterans.
Now, on a national level, the GAO gave the VA more than 100 recommendations in an effort to improve service to veterans. VA Secretary Dr. David J. Shulkin sent a statement which reads in part, quote, "We will implement a plan that directly addresses these risks by building on the progress we have already made through the MyVA transformation," end quote. Now, on the local level, the VA Texas Valley Coastal Bend says they are making strides to improve care for veterans. We will hear all about that in our next half hour. But if you'd like to see this GAO report on the VA as well as the VA's response to this report, you can find it at krgb.com after our newscast. Live in the studio, Steve Solis, Channel 5 News at 10.